different in Saging. Bern, how do you tell the difference between a good chief and a bad chief?
Well, I think a great leader listens to the diversity of views within the community, both on the local level but also on the national level, and formulates a vision from that diversity of views, and then makes the appropriate steps forward to encompass those viewpoints. The bad ones, like it's been said already, they tend to think this is all about them. It's a ego trip. I'm the leader, you do what I do, and we move forward. And that unfortunately happens sometimes, but that's not the way it can go if we really do want to move forward in a meaningful way.
Okay, it's time to put the chief on our panel on a little bit of a hot seat for the record. What makes a good chief?
I honestly feel that a good chief truly represents the interests of the people. As an elected leader, I take my position very seriously. I feel that the people had elected me to represent their best interests. I have to do the best job that I possibly can. You have to be accountable, you have to be transparent, you have to be open. It's really important that the chief's position, I feel, is a very, very important position, because you're representing the interests of the people, and it's often the people that I represent are the poorest of the poor. And I think that we have to take our job seriously. We have to do it the best possible way we can. At the same time, we have to look at the traditional role of the chief. In our society, the traditional role was that you were a spokesperson on behalf of your people. It was an honor that was bestowed upon you by the people. And I think it's really, really important that people select their leaderships accordingly. I see a lot of bad chiefs out there, but I also see a lot of good ones out there, the ones that are really advancing the interests of their people and making sure that the rights that are so important for us, the social conditions are addressed. That's, to me, is really important.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough job that you're in. Let's add another element here. Recently, our Shanine Robinson interviewed Swan Lake's chief, Francine Meaches. Before that interview, Chief Meaches walked out of an executive meeting of the Southern Chiefs Organization in Winnipeg. That was when a majority of them decided to suspend the Grand Chief with pay after allegations of misspending funds. We want to know what she thought is holding some First Nations back from being more accountable to their people.
It's the chiefs that, there's a certain group of chiefs that prevent it from happening. So they are considered the old boys club, because they're the ones that know there's something wrong here, but they don't want to do anything about it because of the closeness that they have with that individual.
Yes, I've heard that saying on occasion, old boys club, when it comes to chiefs. Marilyn, do you think chiefs organizations need an overhaul?
They definitely need a cleansing. I'll tell you, they need to be cleansed, and I'm going to tell you that they have to start talking and walking with their people in order for that to happen. They're forgetting about the people.
But they feel that they are walking with the people and representing people and setting up.
They may say it on the outside, but when they come into the community, it's not what's happening. When they come within the community, I don't think we even get to see them, hardly. It's like, why do we have to use aggression to a chief and council to talk to them? Why do we have to use that? It's not necessary. If we could talk to them and they could be open with a lot of stuff, I think that our movement would be far more peaceful. They carry a peace pipe. Well, if they carry that peace pipe, then honor it. If they carry your staff, your flag, honor it when you walk out with our bundle, our agenda. Carry it, into goodness, good governance, as it's called. That's all we're asking as a community, as peoples, as grandmothers, whatever, children. We're the ones we have to protect. So if they're going out there saying to the government or conservative government right now, to these chiefs, they're saying, okay, like they're having a squabble, they're having fights, but hey, we told you to go out there. You're our spokesperson. That's all you are to us. You have nothing to do with the finances that's brought into our community. Let us handle that. And that's why they're called directors. But these chiefs should not have any type of ties towards any kind of money. I don't think they should have. If we can't have it, then they shouldn't have it either. It should be a decision made by community only, that whatever money comes to us, we'll decide what happens with that. And I think the corruption has to end somehow, and it's going to end only if we're involved with this, and only if we make a stand as women and make a stand as grandmothers. That's where it'll start, I think.